Hello everyone, this is Kizvito Omega here. I took my rest. I organized the stuff in my inventory in my backpack, so I put all that stuff away from this morning. We're playing all the Mons. Sorry, I forgot to say that. um, I did do add some stuff. Um, I added one mod pack and one shader. I don't know how I feel about the shader, but for now it'll do. It's the shader. And I added a dog mod that added. It's a more of a resource pack actually. It doesn't really do anything. It just adds different dog breeds that are basically just like looks different. I think. Yeah. Hold on, actually. Yeah, I think my dog is different now. But first, I just saw that he's hungry. I did like organize everything, got it all out of my inventory. We're going back to that village after I get everything settled in. If you wonder where all my food is, I started putting. Oh my God, why is it so foggy in here? I might have to deal with that. Um, put all the stuff in there. Like I like the mod pack, it's just no, it's a little foggy. Might have to look into the settings with that. One day I'll make a kitchen. For now. Um, we'll just deal with it like this. I did organize my inventory, like put stuff together in block form or put it in a storage system, like into those things so that I have more space. But other than that, I'm just like I'm actually thinking of doing that with the. Okay, so I can't do anything with this. I might have to look into that fog real quick too. Um, real quick. There you go, Poochie. Um, I forgot. That's better. Real quick. scale, thickness. You know what? Oh, put it down to 50%. Apply. I still, what? That's weird. Ooh, another backpack. Hi, Dark King James. How you doing? You're doing good, good. Right now I'm just doing some. Hold on, I might need to change it back to my old freaking shader pack until I can do this all. Like I'm gonna probably fix this offline. Um, that's actually better, less foggy. Okay, sorry about that. I was like so like disoriented from that. So how have you been? If you want, do you still have a mic or anything? You can come in and chat if you want. Yeah, you're welcome to come in and chat. Hold on. I'll make sure you have the right rank to come into my channel. Yeah, you're a Reaper. You can join whatever you want. Just make like if you do see me streaming, make sure you ask before you join because sometimes I do story modes and that's usually the time I don't usually allow people to join.
Yo.
What's up?
Oh.
How have you been?
Decent, decent. Let me
Hold
go
on, I might
plug
need
in
to.
my USB headset real quick.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's give me a second. I need to turn you down a little because you are pretty loud. Can you speak again real quick? Just to hello.
Domain expansion. Big ol' bitty titties.
Hey, be careful what you say, man. I'm streaming.
Yeah. I was still loading in for me.
Huh?
I was still loading in for me, so I didn't hear you or anything.
Oh, you couldn't hear me that whole time?
No, because I had to fucking plug in my headset and turn it on.
Okay. Um,
I'm fighting Sukuna right now.
are you what are you playing right now?
Jump Showdown on Roblox.
Oh, okay.
Trying to kill Sukuna to get the badge.
Your mic is a little like staticky and not fully staticky, but like it had a staticky quality. That what I'm trying to say.
Like, I don't know why it's staticking. It's a Bluetooth one and shit. It hasn't had that problem in PlayStation parties.
Yeah, the PlayStation Party and Discord are somehow different somehow. I know that for a fact because there's sometimes Epic's mic sound totally different from what he's on PlayStation and freaking
Yeah.
than here on Discord on computer.
Oh, I got the trophy. I defeated the King of Curses. Fuck yes.
Um,
Ow.
oh wait, no, I
Yeah,
don't
but
want to
no.
come here. I wanna
What he trying to do?
what?
what are you trying to do?
Oh, I'm just trying to get everything established for myself right now.
You playing all the Mons?
Yeah, it's not all the mods. It's literally a couple mod, like a different mod pack,
All the
but it's
Mons.
yeah, I
MON.
know.
Yeah.
I'll try to explain what it is. Basically, it is all the mods 10, but it's a downgraded version, but it added couple mod. It's still in beta.
Yeah. You could also make a black hole and particle accelerator in there. Shit.
Um, trying to figure out what I want to do today. I think I'm gonna explore around, maybe go to the nether if I want to.
Yeah.
Um, right now I'm just upgrading stuff. Actually, I don't want to go faster with my running boots because I'm already too fast. I think I made my. Hold on. So how have you been recently? Have you been up to anything?
Decent. Uh, I've been playing R creators and streaming that time to time.
Okay.
Then let me quickly leave this game. This game's so loud I can barely hear what I'm trying to say. Uh, no, fucking been working, trying to get
Okay.
a new PC. I could
I had
still
to
grind.
replace my PC recently, like fully. My computer broke down completely. Almost every part broke down simultaneously. Really, the only salvageable parts were the storage and like one other part, and next thing you know, and here's the thing, I had to pay $1,200 for a replacement, but out of that $1,200, 800 of it went towards RAM.
I mean, yeah,
I'm like, ow. And here's the thing, I was planning on buying a better bike too recently.
yeah.
That went out the window.
I mean, yeah,
Especially since I was like, the that $1,200 was my full savings. Oh yeah, guy, if you're watching my stream right now, I think I turned off the level cap, but I'll test this because I just got tired of. I'll still have the traders and fight the traders, but it's like I'm tired of trying to figure out how to deal with the level cap situations because I tried everything to get to the use the trader, but they won't allow me, so I just decided to turn off the level cap thing. It is holding me back a little.
yeah,
I was gonna keep it in, try to work through it, but then it just wouldn't work with me.
yeah. I was watching a video about all the mod shit about someone trying to get a black hole and shit with the particle accelerator.
I don't know anything about the particle accelerator. I don't even know if that's in here since they took out a lot of stuff from all the mods 10 out of this.
Yeah, like all the mods 10 and all mods 10. Like I think they just added towel mod mainly. What I think.
No, if you look at the mod, I have both of them downloaded, and if you look at how many mods are installed, all the mods 10 has over 400 something mods. All the Mons only had like 300 something.
Yeah.
So they did take out a lot of mods, if I'm gonna be fully honest with you. Like so many that it changed the dynamic of what you could do in here. Like basically all the mods had was the base, and then they just stripped of what was not necessary and put in Cobblemon. Which I don't mind because it's in beta, so they might add more later, but for now, that's what's happening. Um, I'm gonna just look through this, try to find some loot in these places, and then we'll try to do something else. After I'm gonna try to find a Mon to see if I could see if the level cap's gone.
What should be a level 999
No,
freaking
you
mod.
can't go past 100, but I made it where it's is left at 100 basically.
Well, if you go into the files, you can make it over however much.
I don't think you
I'm sure.
can because then it would just break the game. But technically, here's the thing: I don't think it will modify the stats of your bonds after level 100 because that's what the get like. There's no data for it.
Well, people could make a mod and shit to give it data.
Well, I don't think it would be in this at least. Um, what level are you? 26? No, too high. Need something around the 15 level. I just realized I can't. This is. Well, oh. Let's evolve my Caterpie. I love that they added animations to the evolutions now.
Yeah.
Doesn't have much. It just goes into a ball of like evolution thing, and then next thing you know, it evolved. But that's fine. Let's evolve you again. Better free. Excuse me. Yay, Butterfree! Okay, now I can let's go test if this Pokemon will go higher than this level. Hi. And they added a feature to this mod pack I haven't seen in others. They added battle log so you can see on the side what's happening, and they added a thing where you could like all sorts of stuff like oh, I didn't even notice they added this. Like, it'll track the moves that the Pokemon uses on the side. It'll put it in like the four categories of how many moves they used. Like, for what they used Pursue and Low Kick, so they put it in the move section for them. Oh my god, I finally got past the level cap. Okay. I really wanted to do the level cap, I'm gonna be honest, because I wanted to test myself, but it would not let me pass it. So I had to just bypass it fully.
Yeah.
I didn't want to, guys, but they left me pretty much no choice. I, t- you know what I'm realizing? I think I realize what's happening now because I think you. Oh, hi, the king. Hi, or king. I'll just. Uh, I remember you want to be
This
called
is awkward.
king for yourself because I kept calling him Drag King for Dragon King or something like that. I'm just gonna call you King. I remember correctly. Uh,
Yo, the king. Well,
um, we're
y-
we're just doing some all the Mons for now. How you doing?
I think you lived.
Do you is my audio good on your in King? Like, can you hear uh Dark King? I think I may have made him like his voice a little too low now.
Who knows? If it's not, it's fine. I don't care.
Well, it's I care because I don't like just doing conversation and then it sounds like I'm crazy.
I mean,
Hey,
plead the
shut up.
fifth.
Shut
Plead the
up.
fifth.
I am perfectly sane. I never ever went crazy at all.
Mm,
I'm
yeah.
looking at myself in the mirror by me. I'm like, don't lie to yourself.
Yeah,
And,
hello,
like I
King.
gave myself my own disappointing look. How bad is that? It's like you know so bad that you're like, really?
Oh, yeah, another thing that recently happened. My mom decided to play matchmaker for me.
Oh, that must have been fun. Oh,
Yeah, it's a girl from her work that's 26 years old.
hold on. How old are you?
20.
How? Here's the thing. I don't mind the age gap, but it's like she's basically. How do I say it without sounding mean?
She's an
She.
old lady.
What the? I'm 28. What the fuck you mean?
You're a grandpa.
Well, holy shit! Holy. Oh, you know what's funny?
No,
I always like talk to
technically,
my niece and nephew, and they're like, "You're old." I'm like, "Then why not make your parents?" They're like, "They're my parents." I'm like, "What do you mean? Come on, say what you actually mean." They're like, "No, no, no, no. We're trying to say that you're old, and
shit.
they're my
I
mom is
think it's.
forever young." I'm like, they're old enough for me to say these words, but I'm like, "You coward." I'm like, don't just come in and say shit like that to me and then backtrack when your mom joined the room and you can't just do that. You can't just pick and choose who's old. They said anyone over 25. And here's the thing. You know what's funny about this? They're like, my nephew's now, in their 20s and they're finally having to experience adulthood. Their mom finally, like, told them they have to get their own apartment because they're like getting a little too comfortable, you know what I mean? She didn't instantly like kick them out or anything. It was more like she helped them find a place, helped them get finances in order, maybe help pay the first few months of bill, but after that she's like, you need to stand on your own. I can't just hold your hand through life. At first my freaking nephew didn't like that. He's like, I'm not ready, and she's like, then when will you be ready, right? I actually agree with her because you have to. I had no choice because I had to get help from the government for my rent since I only made so little. Especially since I can't really get a job. Especially since I had a heart attack over the years. So, so yeah, can't really get a stable job when employers look at you and see your medical history. And I had back problems, so it's like that even narrows it even further. So it's like, well, F me, I guess, right? Oh wait, have you decided what your? No, I have not decided that. I was actually gonna put it in my Pokebox, but I didn't want to decide yet. If I'm gonna be honest, but I was using it just to get it to level 16 at least. You actually remind me to. I don't want to waste this if I choose wrong. Um, you know what? I need to probably focus on evolving the my bird. Um, I'm probably gonna get rid of my shiny ladybug. Not get rid of it, but put it away. Hmm. I'm thinking of go with an Eevee. Oh, just my, I actually got a decent amount of boxes in here. 40 boxes. Um. Legends are gonna be.
Yo.
No, shit, I sort about that.
Hmm?
Oh, I'm talking about self. Sorry. Um, you're making a little
What?
like your. It sounds like your wind is coming through it, or somehow.
I don't know how.
I don't either.
And also, you're really not being those allegations of you being crazy.
What do you mean?
You said you're talking to yourself.
Yeah. Doesn't everyone do that? I'm not. I'm not crazy. You're crazy.
Got some brookies.
I'm gonna try to get my first Pokemon to evolve before the end of this stream, at least. I could use the XP candy, but I'm gonna try to save those. I don't wanna. If I don't have to kill this one, because I wanna get Pokédex entries too. What is your favorite fancy? Ooh, what is your favorite fancy weapon? Why are you making me think big brain? Because now I have millions of weapons I'm thinking of now. If I gotta be honest, I'm looking at I can't really decide between a couple weapons. If it's fancy wise, is there, okay, wait, um, what type of fancy? Because I know there's all sorts of type of fancies. Like you could have where magic dominant world types of fantasy where magic is more used than a
Watch this.
melee, or where there's basically all sorts of different types, like especially what type of world it would be, and I'll tell you what, because there's different favorites for each type of scenario.
Any
Yeah,
fancy.
here's the thing, I can't just do any fancy or okay, then let me say it like this. If it was a magical world where there freaking weapons of magic were the greatest, I would have to go maybe I think something around almost just looked at him. I don't know. I really don't look at the fancy weapons in magical sense. If I gotta go weapon sense, I probably would go spear or longsword. Because technically, those are really good weapons in my opinion. Even if now, if they had different abilities, it would depend on the ability then, like usual. Okay, I'm not gonna catch this. Yay! I think my Pokemon can evolve now. Real
Oh no,
quick,
dude.
let's get Oswald out so I could. I don't think I did. Okay, I did. Taka, let's evolve you.
Acto.
No, Taka, that's their name. First evolution of my main Pokemon. Yay! D-What? Oh wait, anime weapons are way different than fantasy weapons. I'm gonna admit. Like we can't just because fantasy weapons are less overpowered than freaking what's it called? The freaking normal anime weapons. I gotta say. But if I got a bit, which weapon I would want from anime, I would have to say Asta's Grimoire sword thing, the one that negates
His
magic.
anti-magic, his anti-magic swords, but you have to have the grimoire to actually access it.
I know. That's why I said I want the Grimoire. That's why I said Grimoire first. yes, they're magical weapons, but that doesn't mean they're fantasy weapons because I see animes where they're futuristic, but they still have magic in them, technically. So it's not always just fantasy. You asked what fantasy weapons I want. I never you never said anything about just
Fucking
magical, straight up.
hey, it could have been Guts' great sword. That thing's a blunt fucking giant
You
metal
know, there's
sword.
one anime I really like. I wish that they're coming out with a season two, but it looks way different from the first season.
What?
It's
One
called
Piece?
Gate. It's where
Gate?
it's like modern society. No, modern military meets fantasy world.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I
That's
like
actually
that
one
one.
of my most favorite animes, even though it's so stupid. But technically, you know what? One thing the magical people never considered, like, if they could get close enough and like sneaky enough and use a mind control spell and made them hand over guns and stuff, that could actually. But then I think retaliation from the governments would have been way harder because here's the thing: they would have the weapon, but they wouldn't have the tactics. They wouldn't have any of the
Well,
training.
and also it is the Japanese military. Their military kind of sucks, but it kind of
I
it's
love how they made. I know they want to make it. Here's the thing: the only reason why they won at the hot spring is because they had home turf advantage. Really, you know that scene, the hot springs, where they had to defend against multiple governments at once for the other world's ambassadors and stuff.
yeah.
It's like they only won really because of home turf advantage, really, in my opinion. Even though, and
Well,
because they used the most skilled operative too, that maybe helped a little too.
and also what was America not in that fight?
No, the Americans, Russians, and Chinese were in there too. Like all three governments were there.
You
Yeah, I
kind of know
watched the
that.
anime recently. They pull off masks from multiple teams, and they saw multiple spec ops teams basically.
No offense, you kind of know. They really downplayed America. 'Cause
Here's the thing: I don't even know if that's true anymore nowadays because I think American military has gotten a little soft, not just because of not
uh,
because of the lack of war and because the lack of experience that is because of how many people are from old types are leaving. Not because, just because of age, basically. Not because they're being forced out or anything.
no,
Like,
that
and another
you
thing, they're not really trading like they used to. Like, my girlfriend's grandpa, who's ex-military, well, not ex-military, more, uh, retired military, let's say that. Um, he stated plainly, like, if we go to war and they try to draft people, he says, there'll be riots. Like, there will be full-on riots, and I won't even blame them. Yeah, it would be our own government's fault at that point. Because technically, if you start drafting people, it shows that you are actually panicking and losing the war, and it'll cause outrage. And I think people nowadays will take that lightly. Their people getting
well,
forced into war.
right now I don't think getting forced in war.
That
Fucking
we are on the we're on a tightrope right now because one bad move and we're already at war. Like, and that's not a downplay of what's happening. Like, it is we are very close at a war scenario.
yeah, that's just kind of because Trump.
I, I don't want to get too deep into the politics part of it, but yeah, te- I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's probably mostly, but I don't want to get too much into it because I know if I do, people start putting their comments in on it, and I just don't want it to spiral, basically.
I like how we're just talking about the military anime.
That's the really. I don't think that's political by unless we go into the broader part of it. But other than that, it's like, yeah, I could see what you're talking about. Like they downplayed America and that, but you gotta think they had home turf advantage. They knew what type of camouflage to use, and really the Americans were being stupid in the anime too. Like not even like fully hiding or anything. And then
I
once
mean,
they were confronted with multiple different other teams, they instantly almost started shooting. Look, the only reason why, like, once Rory revealed herself, they just started shooting instead of realizing it was multiple teams. Like, I think real soldiers would have noticed that none of them looked like a part of the same team. Like, and here's another thing. I think Gate does have another problem with the concept of what they're doing. Technically, I'm surprised they're actually not going to war over the gate because of the way they're saying like they have basically a full world of resources they can exploit. I'm surprised no one tried to go to war over it yet. I'm surprised they're going showing real restraint. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know it looked bad politically and stuff, but other than that, it's like it's just I don't get how it didn't escalate from whatever they found out it was another world. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, all free resources, all sorts of stuff. Like I'm surprised like how restrained the governments were because especially America. Like if they like, I think if America learned that there was a full on resource thing, I think the greedy part of us would have came out. Even though we have good relationship with Japan, I don't think we would have cared. I know it's freaking sad to say it that way, but you gotta look at it from the practical perspective at that point. Especially when if you think about it, our resources are technically running low nowadays. If that's like that in that world, then yeah, I'm surprised that the peace was still held. I know they tried to undermine Japan and stuff, but it just freaking just looked like they were trying to do it without backlash from the public. But other than that, I don't think the governments would have cared backlash at that point. And I don't think Japan had that. You know what's bizarre about the situation with that Japan mobilizing that many soldiers? I don't even think they had that many soldiers to deploy without leaving stuff defenseless. Yeah, I know they have a lot of population, but I don't think they have that big of a military to keep defenses and go into the world and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just think there's a lot of holes into the story, but also I like the concept. You know what I mean? Dark King James.
Yes.
But I do like the part where that one time where the gang tried to bust out the door and instantly get gatted down, basically. And then the boss was in the building, watching all this, and then a grenade just rolls into his into the like it thrown into the window and stuff. I thought that was hilarious. Another part, like it was like, oh, they just. I love how the other bosses decide I'm not gonna mess with them anymore, and just starts helping them on the side if at any time possible to get in their good graces. You know what the funny part is? I think magic does have applications too. Like, it is very dangerous, but I just don't think they have the concept of dealing with a projectile that could be miles away and still hit you. So basically, you would have to be on the defensive at all times because you never know if someone's pointing a scope at you.
True.
Because one hit like that and you're down instantly. No, there's no second chances. No, I'm gonna shoot again. Like when they took out that dragon too, it's like, yeah, I can see it. Being it is a dangerous creature, yeah, but enough explosives and stuff, yeah, it ain't getting back up. Like one of my friends told me like the anime is too unrealistic. I'm like, I can see it and not see it at the same time. It is unrealistic at some points, but if you think about it clearly, like they aren't ready for our type of warfare. So it's plausible because we have so much history of war, and they only have blades and magic, and magic doesn't have enough range to deal with guns either. Like they may have a couple spells like that, but I don't think they have a full arsenal of spells and infinite magic. Basically,
I mean,
we don't have infinite bullets either, but we technically can make bullets more than they can recharge mana as fast. You know what I mean? So it's like we could just keep spamming. We can have a big shield. It would drain eventually because of the sustained fire. Even if it blocked bullets at first. Because you'll run out of magic eventually.
true, yeah. I may or may not.
What?
I may or may not have a Minecraft realm.
I can't hear you, what?
I said I may or may not have a Minecraft realm right now.
Oh, cool. What are you
Yeah.
playing on it? Just regular Minecraft or modded?
No, oh, it's add-on. It
Uh,
has eight, like 8 or 9 add-ons. It's better
okay.
in Bedrock with like the Cubo RPG and Cubo Villagers.
Okay.
A machine mod in it. Eternal and Warden 1 and Waystones.
Nice.
So
The
you can
waystones are,
add.
I think waystones are essential nowadays because I just hate having to travel that much.
But well, also with the Better in Bedrock mod, it adds a Waystone and Vein Miner and shit enchantments. But I have the Waystone mod separate, a separate Waystone mod because it's actually cheaper. I think. Like so, you can have two different types. Like oh, you can have the one from Better in Bedrock, or the one from the actual what's it called? But oh yeah,
Waystones.
I also have Biomes of Plenty because they added Biomes of Plenty to Bedrock.
Nice. Oh, you're on Bedrock. Okay. You know what's
Yeah.
funny? I could actually, I might, do I need to buy those mods actually?
No, you just have to when you join, you just have to download them.
And
It
how
just
far are you
downloads.
into the gameplay, by the way?
I literally just started this. I just made it
I'm
because I
actually
haven't.
thinking about like, how long are you gonna keep the realm up?
It stays on forever till I
Well, I mean,
stop
like, how
paying for
long do you think you can sustain it? That's what I'm trying to say.
it. Months and months. It's only
Okay,
like it's
I'm
only like
actually
6
thinking
months to
about
keep up.
if you wanna save that, you can. I'll probably after I do a little bit of this, I'll probably join you for a series on that if you want.
I'm turning on like immediate respawn, but I also need to turn on cheats to fucking change the world spawn because it spawns you inside a fucking cave of water.
Yeah, I would understand that because it's like I don't want to start myself in a cave where everything wants to kill me already when I have no wood, no way of
No,
getting stuff.
no, you spawn at bottom of a fucking water cave and you start drowning instantly.
Yeah, that's what I
So
mean. Like you're instantly in trouble.
okay, there I reset world spawn.
If you
It's
want, I'll probably um do another hour of this if you can wait that long.
oh yeah, I can. If you look in your
I would
Earth's
actually
core,
like if you want, you could. I would actually think you could test like maybe copy the world if you can maybe like copy the realm. I don't know. Like maybe test some stuff, see if any of the mods conflict. I know that I try.
they
I know it
they
does
do not.
have a thing where mods conflict and stuff.
They actually do not conflict. I've
Okay.
already done this before. I know.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
And just saying, uh, there is some nice shit. Like, and technically, only thing is, I forget if there is something for the end for Better and Bedrock. I think, yeah, there is. But I also had the Eternal End, which just adds shit to the End Islands.
Nice.
Not the dragon. I think the dragon's different with Better and Bedrock. And just saying, Better and Bedrock, it makes everything 10 times fucking harder.
Wait,
It's just
wait. What do you mean by that?
it's not like RL craft. It just makes it harder because you have to fight bosses.
Oh, that's not okay. That's different. I thought you meant like how you like get wood and stuff. That's one of my mods I absolutely don't like.
Oh
It's
no,
a
you
good
could get
mod, but I just can't deal with it because it slows down progression so much, in my opinion.
no, you could still get what's it called? Trees and shit normally. No, it's just every mob, like Enderman will instantly aggro on you even if you don't look at them. Shit.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on, buddy.
Everything's. I think everything does more damage to you.
I'm
Everything's more
alright with that
aggressive.
because I have been playing hardcore too, like on my own time because like just test myself. Well, not hardcore, just hard mode, really. But
Yeah, then there's
like I know it'd probably be harder on there, but at least I'll have a little bit of a reference.
yeah, since I added the Kubo RPG stuff, there's the special Kubo armor, and with Eternal End, well, there's also the Warden mod, get Warden chest plates and shit. Warden armor has, well, chestplate has 16 armor, while rest have like around 8. So technically, Warden's pretty strong. But Stardust, yeah, technically Stardust is also strong. Yeah, Warden, Emrite, Shulker, and shit. Like, there's also different RPG armors. Like, and you could get custom weapons, like from these guild masters, and it gives
Nice.
you a set of moves.
I actually have a bunch of extra stuff like installed on there. Like I bought some stuff on the are you on wait, what type of Bedrock are you on? PlayStation Bedrock?
It's a realm you could still join me through
I mean
uh,
like on PlayStation or because there
PlayStation.
it is?
I'm on PlayStation, yeah.
Okay, that's good because I can stream still on through PlayStation 2, so I have a little thing where I could like make it where it streams from my computer.
Yeah. Well, if you play on your, you could still play Bedrock on your computer and join me. That's the
I
thing.
know, but it's like I think it'll be easier because then I'll have a controller. Because I don't have a controller right now on my PC. I can
You
plug
could,
in my PlayStation and stuff. And I'll use the controller from there.
yeah.
I might
Oh yeah,
I
and
might
also
actually
since
have
it's
to,
mine,
huh?
what, what?
I might have to do a little more than an hour because I'm actually getting in the mood, but I don't wanna. I wanna play with your mod packages. I wanna try to get stuff on here done too. I don't know. Um, I wanna do both really, but you know how that goes. Okay, let's go down. Um,
I'll put it.
oh, hold on. Yeah, I think this mod is fun too. Yeah, it is very fun. I'm just gonna call you Shy if that's all right. Uh, I like the all the mods because it adds a bunch of mods I like plus combo mod on top of that.
Trying to figure out where I could put this fucking realm link.
Um, I did almost 3 episodes of this today because I'm like. I got into the mood, and I did a reaction stream that went horribly because my video got too big and like so I had to scrap the whole stream. Well, it's still there, just I can't use it for YouTube.
Yeah, look in general of your fucking Discord. I've just put it there because there's no good
Um,
place to put it.
what? Let me look.
That's the
Okay.
realm.
Is
That's
there
the
any
realm
like?
link.
Oh wait, is this? Oh, I didn't want. I just realized. Oh wait, no, they can't see it because I have this. I was just like, I forgot I'm not on display screen. Thank God I wasn't. I don't know if you want that public. That's why I was. Well,
Well,
not
only
yet, at
max of 10
least.
people. Yeah, not yet until we're well established. And also,
Anyway, I don't think we should have it public at first because
no,
then,
no shit. And also, only it's for Minecraft realms. It's only 10 max per play.
yeah, but that's the other reason. But I don't know if, like, even if we get 10 people at the same time, it's like, I just don't want to deal with random people coming in, destroying our bases or something like that. Or killing us in PvP because I don't really like PvP like that. Like, I
Yeah.
like PvP, it's just I don't like it where they just come out of nowhere and murder you for your stuff.
Oh
Especially on
yeah.
stream.
Also, if you ever look up Better and Bedrock, look up how hard Better and hit.
I know how hard it is, just I had to think about it at first.
Yeah, it's highly challenging overhaul.
Like I think
Actually,
I played it before, not on stream at least, but I just played it uh without even thinking about like remembering it. Ow. Almost died there. Alright, been in this tower. Okay. I did add one mod to this, only one. That's probably the only one I'm adding. I added, well, it wasn't really a mod, it was a resource pack. I had a, dog breed thing where they just showed different dog breeds and stuff from normal dogs. That'd be nice to add. Nothing too game breaking, nothing too out of the ordinary. Especially since there's dogs here. They actually got rid of the normal animals in this mod. You have to go and hunt for your materials from other Pokemon, I think. Which is fine by me. It's just gonna be way harder, I think. The only one that's reasonable is the sheep Pokemon because you can shear them.
Supposedly there's a JJK add-on for what's it called? Bedrock. Supposedly.
You know there's a bunch of free extra mods in there, right? They have a dragon mod too, like for, well, a downgraded
What?
dragon light mod for free. I would actually look at the, like, put the price, like, do the filter and look at the free options. A bunch of them are actually pretty good. Like, they're a bunch of free on Bedrock.
Oh yeah, I know free add-ons. Fuck, I wish every add-on was just free. That'd
Well,
be
I think that's just Marco try, like, Mojang just trying to get money, which is, like, technically it's understandable at the same time it's not good, but I understand where they're coming from because once you buy Minecraft, there's no reason to, like, do anything else with it other than mod for free. Like, they need to make money to keep stuff up and running. But at the same time, it's like the way they price stuff for simple mods is like it's not worth the mods.
like fucking skins and shit.
But
That
other
is
than like, I understand that they need money too. At the same time, you can't just run a company without having without a source of income. But at the same time, the way they price stuff is just diabolical in my sense. But whatever.
oh yeah, a lot of it's just so expensive for the stupidest of shit.
But it kind of necessary too because they have to like the amount of update they put out for like each year there's an update and that costs a lot of money, especially with big updates when they get really good updates. I bet they need to like have a bunch of money for that because they need to pay developers at the same time.
But no, fucking technically Minecraft should have died a long time ago, but people
Yeah, that's actually a fact. Not died, but it should have stayed way more downgraded. That's what the original basically the original maker said. He wanted it to be simple. And they just keep upgrading it, upgrading it, and moving from the past, I mean the core values of what
well,
Minecraft was.
well, here's the thing. Minecraft was in shit, then the SMP started happening, like lifesteal, the unable as soon as
You
fucking
know
that.
what? Like, there's no one person who technically saved Minecraft one year. Like, and he's actually one of the most famous YouTubers who passed away from cancer. Like,
Check
it was
what?
one of the major milestones of Minecraft. He actually brought back a bunch of popularity to it. Technoblade.
Yes, technically, yeah, I know.
Like, he actually brought a bunch of popularity back to it. Like, it would have died if he didn't intervene. Here's the thing, I don't even think he meant to at the first. Like, he just started playing it because he liked the game, and I think it just went down from there. You know what I mean?
Honestly, yeah, it should have died. Ugh.
What?
I said, yeah, honestly, it should have died, but you
I don't
know,
think it should have died, but I think it would have died a lot. Like there's a lot of moments when it would have died.
there's a lot of moments. Yeah, it was dying, and there are times that it should have died, and not. It
Like
still
here's the
didn't.
thing, you're making it sound like you don't like the game. That's why I'm like confused.
No, no, I'm just telling the truth. Like, yeah, sometimes it's just best if this game did just die, but what like Hightail is and some other shit is a lot.
Here's the thing,
Like
I like
Hightail was made.
Hytale, like, but I don't have the game. It's all
Well,
content.
Hightail was made by Hypixel.
Yeah. You know that they, like, I think one company actually didn't want Hytale to release. Like, I think there's a lawsuit about it a long time ago. Like, when it was first in, like, a progress of being made.
Well, yeah, well, basically, Hytale is like uh, a clone to Minecraft, but it's way different. Graphics are way
It
different. They
wasn't
have
from my, like, Mojang that was suing them, I don't think. I think they were actually encouraging it. But I think another company they had a like something similar with it, and the company finally like decided to sue them, and they had to stop production for a while until they changed the core stuff. And when it
right.
finally came back out, like I heard that the company actually did like that because they basically changed the bare minimum, and they were technically following the rules.
But look what I just put in your general chat.
I can't real quick. Hold on. I'm like it's nighttime. I'm out in the open. Okay,
Oh,
let
okay.
me look real quick. Oh
Okay.
God. Oh God.
Yeah, a bluey one for so much.
It's like thank you, Minecraft. Here's the thing. Most of those mods are made by those extra mods are made by people on the Bedrock version and stuff. So and they have to like register it to the company, and either they ask for money for it or they make it free. If they make it free, then it's just free. But they try to get money off of it, they have to pay a certain amount to the cup like Mojang's. I think it's like a large amount compared to what. So they have to raise the price to even get a profit out of it for their time and value. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So really, the price is not the owner's fault. It's more Mojang just overpricing stuff while asking for too much.
Yeah. But no, I also been playing No Man's Sky.
Mhm.
Fucking No Man's Sky is basically like Minecraft for adults.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, fucking it recently had a new update for the Corvettes. You
Yeah.
could basically build your own fucking ship and shit. But you have to
Yeah.
go out and scavenge them. You're
I got
scavenging
a
them for
question for you.
parts.
Have you played Pokemon Infinite Fusion? Have you seen that?
I've I tried to play it, but my shit instantly crashed.
Well, do
Cause
you
it's
have a like was that with your old computer, or do you still have your old computer? Are you
I
still using?
still have I still have my old PC. I haven't upgraded yet.
Oh, okay, just like I was wondering.
Yeah, you really want me to fully play it, don't you?
I want to see a playthrough of you play it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not even gonna lie. It is a really good game though. Because hold on, have you actually seen like since it crashed, you haven't really seen the Pokemon fusions. There's a website that they made where you could do test fusion and show you the stats and all the weaknesses and everything.
Yeah.
Hold on real quick. I might send you the link just so you can maybe test the fusion if you want on your own time. I don't like really care if you do. It's okay. Sorry guys, give me a second. Um, that's the site, by the way.
Yeah.
Like it gives you full access to all the Pokemon in there, and it shows you the
Fucking
different
but
skins that they made for each fusion. And it'll
yeah.
show you if it
Fuck
does have, huh?
I like how the very first Pokemon's Charizard with his ass out. Like literally he has his ass facing you with his up like
But
his
yeah,
knees.
it's actually a good game. It has its own story, own progression, and everything. You could like here's the thing, it does not, and there's even not just two like double fusion. There's like if you get later on in the game, because there's triple fusion, but those are more constricted to certain Pokemon. Like I think you can do the three legendary birds together.
Dragon Shard.
Like
Let's see.
there's, but I don't think they have the triple fusion part on the website because I don't think they can. Like not because they're, I think it's more restricted because there's only certain amount since they focused on double fusion really.
Yeah. Fucking Mewtwo and Sandslash. The
Like
fuck?
there's a bunch of like fusion I like. And you can even look up what the weaknesses of each Pokemon you make, or what are the
Yep.
advantages of it.
Fucking Groudon Ninetales actually look pretty.
Like there's a bunch of Pokemon that I actually appreciate. Like, one is Lucario with Gengar. Even though it doesn't look as good as you like think it should, but at the same time, if you look at the typing and look at the abilities you can put on it, you're almost invincible against a lot of moves. Like the weaknesses of both Pokemon are basically negated by the two Pokemon that are added. So it's like it's really good, even though it doesn't look as good as it should. But that's like I would rather deal with the sacrifice of looking good than for the benefits of having a good Pokemon there.
Hey. Have you gotten any humanoid?
Uh, I think another one would be like there's a couple Pokemon I think would that are look that are really good. But the one that's one of the major ones I saw that are really good together. Ninetales and Rayquaza looked like I used that for a playthrough. I'm actually thinking about starting a new playthrough. I never finished one because I like early on when I was streaming, it was just like I kept moving on to more and more
Someone,
games. I decided to slow down usually now.
someone literally made Eve from Wally.
Yeah, there's actually references to a lot of Pokemon references that turn into other stuff.
I know.
I actually
Someone
like
made
that by the
Eve.
way. It's so cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's the fucking cleaning robot too. From
I think
Wally.
there's a setting in there where you could just look up movie or like references basically types. I don't know what it is, but you might have to look into that. But other than that, I think it'd be cool look into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many. Like I'm not even kidding. Like
Oh yeah. There's two Dragon Ball references
yeah,
from
I love
Dragon
it.
Ball.
It's like
Yeah. from when Gohan goes
But
Beast mode
they
and
won't
Gordon's
name
visual.
them the characters that they do. They just
God damn
show
it.
like basically they're making like cool references basically without naming the
Oh,
characters.
Silk Song, aka what? Coordinate. Damn, yawning. Oh, yeah, Hornet's in here.
And another thing is, I would actually recommend if you have a Pokemon that you don't know what the name. If you do have people in your chat, like but make sure you limit to how many people can do this. Maybe give people the chance to name your Pokemon, but it has to be reasonable. I think. Like make it
Oh
where it
yeah.
has to be something you would like, nothing like too out of the place. You know what I mean?
I mean,
It could be,
yeah.
or you can name it after people too. Like name it after people who are like chatted or something. I don't know. I'm just
Oh.
like it's a really good game to do that because it's like really
You can
good
tell that
at
Umbreon just looks cursed.
like there's a bunch of Pokemon in there that are really good in my opinion.
And then there's just some that are just literally cursed.
Like, and here's the thing: if you change like since you can look at both sides, you can and evolve and de-evolve them and see the different forms. It's like there's so many combinations.
Oh, there's a I think no wait no that's not Binding Isaac. That is from Hollow Knight reference right there. Another one. Also, that's a
Now I'm in the mood for Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Dang it!
fucking. There's also remember that one chibi Christmas girl singing and dancing as a carnivore.
Like,
Like
there's so many references. I love it. I'm surprised. And here's the thing: I'm surprised Nintendo did not shut that down right away. I don't even think they're licensed at this point.
I just don't think fucking Pokemon's noticed.
Oh no, I think they noticed. Like I think I've seen someone from the company like talked about it, but they didn't really explain what was happening about it. I
Oh
think they
no,
just
Nintendo sucks though.
oh yeah, like their policy on like especially against modding against all anything theirs. It's like or like it's just so bad. Like anything that goes against their guideline, they can instantly shut you down. Not
Yeah,
even like with lawsuits at this point, they could just shut down your Switch too or something like that. Full
oh,
on
it's full.
block.
Yeah, it's because you don't technically own it. Is that a
And here's the thing,
fucking?
I hate that game companies can do this with consoles and games nowadays. It's like, I bought the game, I should be able to do what I want. I understand if you don't want me to touch the components or any
Yeah,
technicals,
and I
or but modding games that should not be on their radar because I understand if they could shut down online access, that'd be different. It'd be a cost of, you know what I mean?
yeah,
It'd be like, and here's the thing, that'd be a cost I'd be willing to take. But other than that, it's like you shouldn't be able just to shut down the whole console and then. And here's the thing, they don't even ban your account. You have to buy a whole new console at that point. They basically make you incentivized to buy a new console if you're that desperate.
yep.
Someone tested like, did they really ban my account? No, they did not ban an account. Like they tested it a couple times and none of the accounts were banned. It was just they shut down the console.
Yeah.
So technically, y- they're just being really like mean about
Petty.
it. Like how,
Being petty and money grubby.
yeah, it's like
Fucking, I like how there's a White reference.
it's like at this point just ban my account, right?
I mean, yeah, Walter Wright.
I refuse to buy a Switch 2 for one reason. I'm afraid of anything happening. Like if they shut me out of my my console, it's like I'm pretty much done because I can't easily replace it or replace it at all at that point.
I have a Nintendo DS Lite. Fucking get a. I want to honestly get a DS Pokemon game that's modded and shit, but I don't know where the fuck to get one. Like
Man,
you
if
could
they
get the
had to like know how when the 3DS was out to do the same thing, it was like I don't think it would have been that popular. Like
also
just
there's
imagine they could shut down your whole 3DS from a remotely.
yeah.
I,
Also, I like how there's the magical girl reference from that one anime with magical.
You know what's
Like,
horrible about the situation, like Nintendo situation? Do you know they actually sued a charity event? Well, tried to. Like they sent legal papers like a couple days before the charity event. It was a speedrunning event for older Nintendo games, not even the newer stuff. They told them you had to cease and desist for doing any speedrunning containing their games.
which that's bullshit.
And the other thing is, the the event was for like helping doctors and stuff get like and they did it like a couple days, so they had to scramble to like even try to replace the games at the event for the Nintendo games because they were doing Xbox and PlayStation 2 and PC, but it was like they had a full on like whole day's worth of like time to do Nintendo content that they had to replace or just make the event shorter at that point. Like they didn't even give them notice. Basically, they just did it 2 days before the event. It was like, what the heck? At least give them a notice at that point. But then it makes you look really bad, in my opinion. Like you just basically ruined a charity event for what? Your pride in your older games.
Because Nintendo is very petty.
Yeah, I don't even think their contracts in the older games like said anything about speedruns or anything like being outlawed or something like that.
But no, I love how Nintendo's like, oh, you can't have this or this, oh, all that blah blah blah
And they
bullshit.
wonder why the Switch 2 has got like sold way less consoles nowadays.
Yeah. Then
Like
also fucking, did you hear about PlayStation?
what
They shut down the company that makes remakes.
what?
Yeah,
No, I didn't hear
PlayStation,
what you said. They shut down what?
the company that makes remakes like Bluegate or whatever.
Oh, why would they do that?
Uh, I don't know. But also one of the PlayStation heads said, "Oh, it was because the players' fault because they didn't play like the because the players were bitching about one game that was total ass. Then when Helldivers came out, it was fucking all good and shit. They shit about Helldivers.
Motherfuckers! I
Yeah,
love when
so
company blame the players at that point. It's like, what do you mean?
yeah.
It's like,
Then Xbox is still getting more expensive for their shit.
here's the
Charging
thing.
like what?
The reason why Xbox game more expensive is because technically they're moving away from making consoles and Eddie did like
They say
anything.
they're stopping consoles, but they're casually trying to collaborate with Steam to make their own console with Steam.
Here's the
While
thing.
fucking
Steam will basically be the provider of the electronic parts. So they're technically the maker of the console, but Xbox will be like providing content from their sites and stuff.
well, Steam is coming into the console wars, making a the Steam machine, which could be connected to TVs, which is basically a console and PC mix.
I know I'm actually don't know how I feel about it, but I think I like it. I'm leaning toward I like it, but at the same time, I'm skeptical at too.
Yeah, and also fucking Steam, like across the count, in the UK, uh, Steam was getting sued for like 900 million or whatever,
I think they
and they
dropped
won.
that lawsuit recently, didn't they?
Yeah, Steam won basically because it was over like some bullshit saying, "Oh, Steam has a monopoly and shit."
That's false. Um, There's so many. Like, what are they claiming the monopoly over? Actually,
Saying, "Oh, like it was like I think it was like, oh, they're taking Steam's taking like 30% from the creators and shit."
how is
And
that a monopoly at that point? Like, I know. Here's the thing. That's not the way they phrased it. Is like, if it like it's not a monopoly. It's just that they maybe paid bad then, or like getting paid extra or something. That's not monopoly speak.
no, like they're trying to say, oh, it was a monopoly. But fucking Steam won, and also recently Steam had I forgot it was called the Patent Pirates or Patent whatever.
Yeah.
It, they have a name, but they fucking won against them also because they're trying to say sue them over patents and shit. But Steam had backup, like had them saying they can't sue Steam for patents and they got the patent pirates got fucked because
Hmm.
patent pirates like to make patents over everything and sue
Dude, I swear,
companies and
like
shit.
nowadays, there's patents over everything. Like concepts of games. I think I hate that the most.
Yeah, it's
Like
all
because it
bullshit.
really limits imagination at the same time. Not just it freaking like they're basically monopolying that type of gaming, and at the same time they're stopping anyone from creating anything similar. That means that there's gonna be nothing like it. And if that company goes away, that patent's still enabled until it expires.
Yeah, which is all bullshit, and it's only because they want money to be like,
Because
oh,
like
sue.
Nintendo is a big one of those people. Like
Yeah,
especially with
Nintendo.
the power situation too. It's like,
Yeah, because Nintendo are actually what's it called?
oh my god, I love they just keep losing over and over by that too. By the way.
Oh yeah, because fucking Power World made like a gardening game. Then Pokemon came out a gardening game like a week later.
Oh no, they came like uh Nintendo released it first. Then they're like, Power released it maybe a couple weeks after, and they're like, oh, Nintendo lost their effing minds.
Oh, I thought Nintendo fucking
No, they, I think it
announced
was
it
the other way
first.
around the way you said it.
I think Power World made it first, but Nintendo announced it first.
Yeah, that's
But
how I think yeah, you're right. You're right. But it's
then
like,
fucking Power
could you
World beat
imagine?
him to the punch, which is funny.
Dude, I think they were actually like vein pulsing out their heads. Like, did you hear that they're actually making a card game version of Power World?
They are.
I think that one was out of spite because I don't think that was in production until like Nintendo started suing them. I'm gonna be honest. I just think it's so effing funny. When they released the card game, I could feel the veins pulsing out of my heads. It's like basically it was a big middle finger for Power at that moment. Here, I think if I'm gonna be honest, I think Power is just messing with them now because technically they know that they have no legal leg to stand on. But they're trying to get them to stop using anything with catching creatures and everything. It's like you're not the first people to do that.
Oh yeah,
So
like
technically you
they
can't
try.
patent that.
Technically, yeah, they can't. And if they try, they'll be fucking with thousands of
Not
other
just that,
smaller
they're
companies.
gonna mess with a lot of big companies because technically, if they try to enforce it with just Power World and they don't try to go after the company, it'll look bad in the public eye. So that means they would have to go after everyone. Like even Nintendo fans would have to admit, like you can't just enforce one group and then not enforce the rest. Like, that's a big thing to try to enforce. Like, how do you enforce that at that point? Like, if they do win, I'm trying to say. Because the way I'm looking at it, you'd have to sue everyone. You can't just sue one, or you'll look biased at that point.
Yeah, they would have to go after Final Fantasy
Arc, Arc is a big one
Arc.
I see. That it
Yeah, Arc Survival Evolved, uh, uh, Final Fantasy and shit. Like Final Fantasy is another fucking big one.
I know,
Like,
like there's so many that they would have to sue, and then they would have to deal with all the lawsuits, the countersuits, because you know they ain't gonna pass.
oh yeah, it's
I think
all
they're just
fucked.
trying to get power to back down. Really, I don't think they're trying to fully, like, get the patent like fully
It's
enabled. But at the same time, power not backing down at the same time. It's like
well, yeah, it's also fucking Nintendo is really against anyone else having their shit. It's like they're really like, hey, that's our big brand bullshit. No one else can have that. Hey,
it's
that's our
like
shit. That's what makes us popular. So no, no, no.
here's the thing. I actually was happy when Power Word was first announced, but it looked like competition to. I know they
Advancing.
had a lot of controversies on how the pals looked. I understand that too because technically, I could not look at some of them and not see Pokemon like exactly mirror to mirror. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like the mechanics of the game is almost way different. Like, so they can't really sue on that part. I don't think. Like, there's so much that is so different. I know people may like. There's gonna be no Nintendo fan like boys who are like, uh, actually, the game is almost identical, right? Freaking, I hate when people try to pull that card. It's like, no, they're not identical at all. Like, they're so different, in my opinion. Like, there's some things you can't. Like, I had one friend who was so passionate about Nintendo. He was like telling me I was so wrong about my opinion and stuff. I'm like, I don't really care what you think at this point. Like, th- they're not really infringing on anything, really. The most they're infringing on is the looks of the pals, right? And at that, and here, they have no proof that they copied their design, so they can't really sue them over that either. So they went desperately to freaking sue them over catching like anything in ball. And it's like, what do you mean? And then they try to say something about flying. I was so mad about that too. Like, what do you mean they can't do anything with flying? They can't release. They can't throw pals out of balls. That one actually got passed, and it's like, what the?
Uh,
What?
yeah, it got passed, but I think
I think it got
Nintendo's.
amended later, but it still got passed, which is wild to me, and it hasn't really been
No,
changed.
I think it. I think it only got passed in Japan.
Uh,
Nowhere
which
else.
Which and here's the thing, it affected everywhere else because I think the developer knew if they tried to change it just in Japan, it would like they would have to pay extra money for making basically a separate game. So they changed it everywhere just to be safe too, I think. But technically, if it worked in Japan, they would have tried it in the US and everywhere else, you know what I mean?
Well, if they tried it in the U.S. and shit, insta sue by everyone, and
Well, here's the thing, I don't think uh anyone cared until it affects them. But it would already be too late. It would already been passed. Like, here's the thing. I seen things where PlayStation X and Xbox are supporting Power World, and Nintendo's losing their minds over it. Because here's the thing. I think another reason is because they wanted to keep Pokemon-like games exclusive to Nintendo. And do you know they released a horrible copy of Power World on to the freaking Nintendo after a lot of the lawsuits, and Nintendo did nothing to them. Like, I think they wanted to keep it there as an example. Like, we're allowed this because we're petty.
bro,
And the other thing is, it helped. It helped the freaking Power lawsuit against Nintendo at that point because technically, th- it's showing that they're picking and choosing who they sue over their patents and stuff. So basically, their pettiness backfired, which I thought was hilarious. Because I hate when companies try to pick and choose who they sue over patents. Like, you can't just have one people who you pick just because you hate that they are succeeding, and the other one who isn't succeeding just to basically make an example, say like, see, no one can create better Pokemon games than us, or something like that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's like you can't have it both ways. They don't see it that way. Here's the, I think that a Power World copy is still on their site too. They're basically showing that they're freaking don't care about it. They just hate that Power World succeeding. Oh, I didn't want him to die. Like, I understand people don't like that Power World made Powers look almost like Pokemon in some designs. Like, some Pokemon, it's like, I understand that, but at the same time, you can't deny it's not a good game.
I've never played it.
Okay, I've seen content on it. Actually, how like here's the thing, and here the people who are most vocal about hating the game, they have never even looked at the content either. They just follow the guidelines of Nintendo. That's what annoys me the most. It's like, have you even seen any gameplay? They're like, no, because that'd be betraying Nintendo. I'm like, then how do you know it's any good? Because they said because Nintendo said so. You're just believing a corporation at that point, which is always a bad idea, no matter how trusted you think it is. I know it sounds horrible to say that, but always keep arms linked until they can prove that they're actually trustworthy. And Nintendo has proven that they were not actually trustworthy a lot.
Yeah, true.
It's like you can't really trust Nintendo Like, ever since I think the main person from Nintendo retired or like went I don't remember if they retired or they just are deceased.
Also, I forget for what it was. I think for oh yeah, I think it was Xbox. Like the main guys on Xbox and Microsoft left, and now it's a girl, an AI girl.
Who?
I think it is. That's running it.
What? What?
Like I think it was Microsoft and the head of Xbox left. Like they retired this, and now it's like a some girl. I think it's a AI person, AI woman in charge now. Like
Okay.
lady.
I don't get. I might have to look into that, but other than, like the freaking so much like here's the thing. It's not just that the Nintendo's going downhill. It's more like, and then they talk about how their games are revolutionary, and they haven't really changed the mechanic of Pokemon in a while, like so long. Not just the mechanic, they haven't really upgraded much. Like if you look, like someone mentioned it in a YouTube short, like and they're laying out facts. They were showing that Nintendo put almost more than 1 million into the newest Zelda game, and they put maybe 100,000 into the newest Pokemon game. And they and Nintendo always avoids like, why did you do that? And then they just try to sidestep that conversation. It's like, no, I want to know why. Like, how come you can put 1 million into that and but not anything close to near that into the other game, into Pokemon?
Oh,
It's like,
some place made a fucking IRL fucking Rocket League.
it's like, no wonder Pokemon's going downhill at this point. They're literally letting it fall apart because they won't put enough funding into it at the same time. I don't know how much they put into it before in the other Pokemon games, but I think they do it like I think it might be the same thing. You know what I mean? Like each time they just put subpar amount of funding into it, and they expect the game to come out freaking like they're freaking made of gold or something.
Yeah.
Like how can you justify spending almost 1 million? Oh my god, he almost killed me. Okay, I need to get high ground. Uh, almost died there. I love that they added Pokemon. Like your Pokemon could use moves while they're defending you now. Like it's so good. But they basically have range attack twos other than melee, like the other Pokemon games. I mean, unlike the other Pokemon games.
Well, Pixelmon doesn't allow mob spawning.
Huh?
Well, Pixelmon doesn't allow mob spawning.
No, that's not true. Pixelmon does allow mob spawn. It's just that I think. Are you playing on the server, the Pokemon Realm? I mean, Pokemon Realms.
Well, no, I'm just saying like it's like it's not really Pixelmon. It's more toward not
No,
mob spawning.
they actually baseline Pokemon has mob spawn. It's just that you have to, if you want it off, you usually have a different mode for the game. So on servers, they usually have them off because, well, they just don't want to deal with that. Other than that, it's like it's usually on, I think. Someone asked me if I would slap my sister for $1 billion. I'm like,
I mean,
Let me,
I would,
let me,
I would do it for free.
I'm like, he's like, what do you think about it? I'm like, debating on how hard I would slap her. Like, see it, like, he's like, what the fudge? I'm like, dude, $1 billion. I think she would forgive me if I gave her almost 100 million.
100 billion.
A million. I said 100 million. My friend told me like, what would you do with $1 billion? I'm like, first of all, I'll get a financial advisor.
Second of all, I will buy shit.
No, I wouldn't have bought anything. Like, yeah, first thing I would do is financial advisor, get legal counsel
Your
because I
sister.
know there's gonna be tons of random family I haven't talked to or doesn't even know coming out of the works, expecting I
Oh
owe
yeah, no
them or
shit.
something. Or and then the
And
other thing
people would
is
start suing you, saying that it's your money.
I would invest, put in banks, like to get interest, live off the interest mostly. Yeah, I would, especially since I don't really like spending too much money. Usually I would be mostly just living modestly, but I would be so like, well, try to be living modestly. I'll still maybe splurge on stuff, but not as much as people would think you would do if you had $1 billion. Like you need to be smart because $1 billion still will go fast, I think, if you are stupid about it.
Yeah, if you're stupid about it.
Yes, but you gotta think of today's society.
Yeah, a lot of people are stupid about it.
He's like, I can't even defend them. Like, people say is I should like buy a house first. Like, if you get $1 billion, you should buy a house first. I'm like, yeah, I'll buy a house eventually. Like, maybe even like get maybe a decent house or pay the people who supported me through the years. But other than that, it's like make sure I can live comfortably without worrying about it draining too fast, basically. Yeah, I know people, once money gets involved, you can't. I know the horrible impulse of spending, but it's like, you gotta think level headedly at that point, or you're gonna go through the money fast, even $1 billion. Or you're gonna get, like people tricking you into signing over most of it or all of it. Like, make sure first thing you should invest in is a financial advisor and legal counsel to read over any documents you sign, basically,
Yeah.
no
You gotta
matter
set
what.
the.
And another thing is, I would have to look at if it's public info that people know if I get the bid or not. You know what I mean?
No, you always have to like if you win the lottery, never show up for it. Always claim it at your
At
mail.
most, send proxies at that point with a fake
Don't
like.
no don't even send a proxy. Don't even go to claim it in person because that you'll just get it in the mail and shit as a small check.
I know, but it's like that's why I said at most.
And then if you get it, like if you get all the money at once, that's all. You have to pay taxes on that. But if you do it
Yeah,
after,
another thing is you gotta take up taxes too, but you know the government isn't gonna leave you alone about those. That's why I said the first thing you should buy is like pay for the financial advisor at the same time, right? It's like you gotta know what to do with it because, especially me, since I have never paid taxes before since I have government benefits and stuff. Well, I don't know how. I think that my taxes get automatically deducted and stuff, and I don't have to do paperwork on it. So it's like, especially since I don't really get income from any jobs or anything, so that's why I don't get attacked by IRS or anything like that. but it's like you have to be smart about $1 billion, but you know the government will instantly like find you appealing in like looking at like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's like you can't just start willy nilly spending money. But I know people who would instantly start spending. And it's like that's the most stupidest thing you could do when you should get $1 billion. The other thing is you have to make like the most thing is like the worst thing that could happen is your identity getting out of whoever like of you getting the $1 billion. It's like not just because I would actually fear for my safety at that point, you know what I mean? It's not just family who would be coming out the woodwork. I think people would actually try to get you to sign over forcefully your stuff. One of my friends said I'm paranoid. I'm like, okay, you if you get $1 billion, I'm just gonna sit on the sidelines then. You know, I'm gonna be like, I told you so when you try to run in and say there's someone after you. And another thing is, one of my friends said pay off your debts. Like I thought that's another good idea you could do, but make sure you pay it off after you get a financial advisor. That's what I told him. Like even if you have enormous debts, you always need to know what's happening. One of my friends told me I overthink on the matter. Like he asked it simply, and he's like, he didn't expect me to go full on in on it. I'm like, dude, you gotta think practically about this. You can't just spend money willy nilly.
Sorry, I'm just scrolling TikTok right now.
That's it. That's very insensitive right now. You cannot just scroll TikTok while talking to me. I am very offended.
Oh, I'm still listening to you, aren't I?
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm listening to every single word. I just
I
casually
don't
saw.
believe you.
I'm sorry, you do not believe me,
Understandable.
but I cannot blame you.
Another thing is, one of my friends told me like, "Would you smack a baby for $1 billion?" I'm like, I'm like, yes,
Sure.
but only. He told me you have to do it full force. I'm like, I'm gonna be hated for a while, but that baby's gonna live comfortably for a while, like his whole life. I'm gonna make sure he's set up, but I will feel bad at the same time as doing it.
Ugh.
Because here's the thing, he said that I have to hit him full force, like a full on slap. But I told him like I would make sure that baby could like his medical bills are paid for life and everything. Set up college funds. But I'm not. He basically gave me $1 billion at the point. I can't. It'd be like I owed him, and I hate owing people at the same time. My friend told me he would only do the bare minimum, pay for like medical bills. I'm like, that's mean. You just you basically just bitch slapped him, and you just said, here's your medical bills.
these secrets.
Like basically, I would do it. The reason why I say I would pay for his life, basically, he gave me a new life at that point. I'm just returning the favor. Like people call it like cruel and stuff. I'm like, you gotta think of it. Like you gotta take it from my perspective. He just gave me almost $1 billion for a one-time slap, basically. Yeah, here's the thing. You know when I told you that he asked if I would slap my sister, he actually asked like, would you slap your sibling? I'm like, my real answer was which sibling? Because he's like, why? I'm like, because I had to determine on how hard I hit them. He's like, damn. I'm like, you gotta think. I have two older brothers and a sister, and my sister was really the only one who took care of me after my mom died. The other two went cold and haven't even talked to me since she died. So it's like, you gotta think from my perspective. If I see my brother, I'm going full on slap. Like, no hesitation, no mercy.
I mean, yeah, I don't blame you.
Now for my sister, I would hesitate on the slap, but still, even if it's full force, I would probably hold back a little. Who know? But it's like, how could you slap someone who basically becomes your mother figure like that? Especially when she basically already had four mouths to feed at that point too. On top of an adult as their boyfriend. So it's like, how do you like keep your sanity for slapping someone who took care of you that way? Even if for $1 billion, I would technically hesitate. It would be too like I'd still do it, but it'd be kind of hard to do it. I think she would actually be disappointed if I didn't do it because of how much money it was. It'd be like, ah. Then they asked my girlfriend if they would slap me for $1 billion. They're like, I would roundhouse kick them for $1 billion. I'm like, damn. And she's like, you know you wouldn't be mad. I'm like, no, I wouldn't, but I'd be hurt. But here's the thing, they're both black belts, both of my girlfriends.
I know. You told me.
Yeah, it's like, ah. Especially since one just masters a blade, start like mastered the blade too. I'm like, I never want to make them angry. It's like, one of my friends actually, who's actually pretty decent with the blade, challenged one of my girlfriends who just recently became a blade master, basically. She's still in the uh works of that, but next thing you know, he's like, let go, and 10 seconds later, before, like, after the duel started, she was already behind him with the sword at his neck. Like, and he wouldn't look her in the eyes afterwards. But he was so smug, like, he said he could beat her without even looking at her. I'm like, I felt that pain. Like, I felt the freaking, like, realization you just got owned by someone who is 5'4". And he's like 6 foot, by the way.
Yeah.
He wouldn't look her in the eye for a while. Here's the thing, his girlfriend was there too, so because he was trying to show off to his girlfriend. He told his girlfriend like, "I'm gonna beat her without even sweating." And here's the thing, he did sweat. He didn't have time to.
but they broke up.
No.
No.
Let's just say he's greatly diminished in his bravado. Let's just say that. And here's the thing, I can't even like blame him for going quiet for a while. It's like your whole worldview just got shattered. Like, I think he had to contemplate life for a while. I can't even blame him. I actually felt kind of bad too because it's like I knew what would happen because technically didn't even use both her blade techniques because she used mixture more of her fighting hand-to-hand martial arts with her blade techniques I saw. Like, over the years, I started to see her techniques because I usually go to her in her sparring thing sometimes. So sometimes I would just watch and just study. Not like knowing how to do it myself, but it's like I could
Yeah, it's so
see
much you could really
moves,
do it
and
yourself.
most of her moves were moves from other fighting techniques. She didn't even use her blade master technique to take him down. And I didn't even mention that to him because I didn't want to ruin his ego even more. Because she basically was holding back. Oh yeah, I was talking to one of my friends who just started streaming recently, earlier today.
Yeah.
I I was doing a like me and my friend started holding a slapping contest recently. Uh, well, I usually don't get involved in it. I would just like organize the like get the invites out and stuff. Apparently, one of my friends who is 5'4", he's like but he's built like a freaking tank, like a compact Chihuahua tank. Uh, he became the champion of each event. And one time he started like bragging too much, and I just like made a joke. And he looked at me. He's like, "Okay, next time you're joining." I'm like, "Damn it!" Then when we actually did the event, apparently I'm very durable at taking hits and very heavy hitter. I won the next event against him. Like, apparently, here's the thing, I usually don't do violence. Like, I usually just. That's the worst part, he said. He's like, I hate that you're a pacifist. Well, not a pacifist, more like a gentle giant. But he's like, I hate that you usually don't fight and you just instantly defeated me. But here's what happened. Uh, he would actually in the semifinals. He got one of my other heavy hitter friends. He's like 6'4". He's his hand is huge and stuff. He slapped my other friend. My friend only he looked away because of the hit, and then he slowly turned and did a predatory smile, like, "Oh, this is gonna hurt for you." And my 6'4" friend tried to back away, and the other friend's like, "You can't back out, and you signed it." Basically, we have a thing. If you back off and like tell them you can't after you hit them, you only have one chance to forfeit, and that's before any of the hitting starts. But if you hit and you try to back off dead, you basically show the whole friend group that you're afraid. And in our friend group, you don't want to do that
Yeah.
because you will be not like excommunicated. It's more like you'll be mocked, joked about, and all that. So he had to swallow his pride and stand there and bend over and watch this 5'4" knock him out. He literally got knocked out with one slap. I'm like, here's the thing. I didn't even know if I could handle his slap, so I was actually nervous. And then I got hit, and of course it hurt like heck because like it left a bruise on my face for almost a week. But when I turned around, he saw my eyes like I can take your hits, like realization basically. And he's like, and he even backed up. He's like, oh no. And here's the thing, everyone's like, you can't back out now. Because everyone been like terrorized by him, like just running the show of getting slapped and stuff. And then they see that I took a hit, and they're all like interested now. They're like, he's like, I hate this. He whispered that before I slapped him. He's like, I hate this so much. Because he knew if I won, there'd be no amount of talking his way out of this. The most passive person in the friend group instantly knocks him out. Well, it didn't knock him out. It basically crashed him down to the game. Ground, I mean. He was like, and he looked so surprised because he wasn't expecting that much of a hit. Here's the thing, I didn't even know I could do that. Like, it was full on slap because I put everything into it because, well, that's what you're supposed to do in one of those competitions. And next thing you know, he looked at me like, what did you just do? I looked at my head, I'm like, what did I just do?
Oh no, fucking you get me pissed off and shit. I bitch slap someone.
Here's the thing,
I
I even, like, I don't think I put my full swing into it. That's the thing. Like, I told one of my friends about that later. He's like, oh, you're a monster.
oh no, uh, I used to be fatter and younger,
Oh,
but
I'm
I
fat. I am like
I
almost
know
four.
you're fat, bitch. I know
Damn,
you're fat.
damn, damn. No hesitation. No mercy. No prisoners. Just full of. I know you're fat. Holy crap! I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I know you pretty decently. Cause remember when I was it was literally last July. Me and you were fucking on a Discord call talking, and we were giving life stories to each other.
Oh
About
yeah, I remember now. It's been so long, I forgot about it. But holy crap! But yeah, he when he looked up at me, I saw genuine fear because technically he's been making fun of me for a little while. Now he know I can hit like a truck. He's like, I may have made terrible life choices. That's the look he gave me basically.
oh, I could fucking shoulder check you and make you go fucking flying across the room.
Here's the thing. People don't know how hard I can hit usually. Here, I didn't even know how hard I could hit because usually I downplay myself in my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
I
here's the,
know
I
I
don't
hit
even like
hard.
train my muscles. That's the worst part of it is.
No, the thing is, I know my strength so well. God, that's that's why like like I don't really like if I get in a relationship, I wouldn't be all that dominant because I don't want to hurt a girl. Because then
Here's
I
the
would
thing.
be fucked in.
Let's not talk about the explicit parts of on stream at least. But
Yeah, we'll wait till after stream.
it'd be better than on stream. I'm gonna be honest because I just don't want to get flagged by anyone.
Yeah, I said off stream, not on stream.
But it's like whenever they like some of my friends like they banned me from doing slapping competitions because they saw how hard I hit because I made his face so swollen
You know
afterward.
why?
Huh?
You know why?
Why?
It's because your center of mass is a lot bigger. than them. So
It's not just that.
it's
I'm actually five. I'm gonna be honest. I'm 5'8". Like
yeah, I'm
I'm.
taller than you.
Uh, well, fuck you. Just
I'm only
instantly
6 foot.
f you. Like no mercy now. I'm
I'm
gonna kick
six
your.
foot.
I'm
Like
gonna kick your
I,
shins.
if you could even fucking get down from where you live without falling.
Damn. Just instant roasting. I'm on
I
fire
mean,
right now, guys. He roasted me so hard.
I mean, you roast. You say you're going to kick my shins. I, I, I wish bad luck on you.
Damn. Fair enough. I'm not even gonna lie. Fair enough.
Fucking, you probably heard worse from your girlfriends.
What the fudge? You know what's horrible about that situation is my 5 foot four friend was bragging like he's gonna knock me out, and then I started seeing that he was getting nervous since because I would make it further and further into the competition, like, and every time like hit someone, they would basically be almost not like full out knocked out, like they'd be so disoriented for a while, like a long while.
Oh no, especially if you know how to make your arm into a fucking whip, and it'll make your fucking
I think
fingertips.
that's the main thing that got me mm, that far. Like I know how to put almost all my weight into my head, even though I don't. And I think 400 pounds of weight of hit is not gonna go nice for a 5'4" man.
Yeah, I mean, you're almost at your 500-pound life over there.
What the fudge? I'm actually going almost under 300. F you. Well, on my almost under 400, not 300. Sorry. It's like what the fudge?
I mean, it's right there.
You
Who's
can't just
not
give me an
going to
extra
take?
100 pounds. F you.
I mean, if there's
No,
any
there's
way,
no. I mean, F you. You don't get to add 100 pounds. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna allow that. No, that's evil. You can't just add weight to my freaking. No.
I just fucking
Just
you just
instantly, you're now 400 pounds. I mean 500 pounds. It's like what? And then you just instantly hear the floor creaking from weight
no, I
added.
just hear your fucking chair snap and I've laughed.
I would actually hate you at that moment. You were like, you can't just give me more weight. Especially since I've been losing weight. I actually been trying hard to lose weight and you just instantly add more. I would actually lose it.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't thought about getting liposuction.
I actually will not. I refuse. Because my mom did it and she basically traumatized me at that point because guess who was basically like 12 years old and had to clean out the wound every time she needed it cleaned.
You. Well, and
Yep.
also technically, they literally just put a small little hole in your stomach now. It's like way different.
And the other thing is I think you have to like isn't it liposuction like you have to like change your diet too? Like because if you don't
No,
stick
no,
or is that
I don't
the
think so.
stomach one where you have to like
That's the stomach one whenever they fucking make your stomach smaller.
yeah.
That's the stomach one.
The doctor said he wouldn't recommend liposuction for me because, especially since I have past trauma from it, because he's not just looking at the freaking.
And technically, if you ever somehow do liposuction, you don't have to get all your fat removed. You could probably just
It's not
remove like
just
200
that
pounds.
I want my fat removed. It's more like it's more the process of doing it because it's like it feels like I cheated then and like doing that. I only will consider if it's like life threatening at this point. My doctor
Yeah,
says I'm actually losing weight. He's like, I'm actually going a good path with this. He said there's no reason to force weight loss at this point. So I'm like, yeah, I don't want to even try it if I don't need to. It's like,
And
there's
the
no real
diabetes.
reason. Especially since, the other thing is my, insurance will not, my government insurance will not cover it. So I'd
Well,
have to find a way to pay out of my own pocket, which I can't technically. So it's like, yeah, technically not, technically it's more of a thing where you have to, since you're not really doing it for like any medical, like not it's still medical, but it's more like you're doing it because you want to, not because you need to. So they look at that like you can't really pay for that through a government thing, I don't think, unless it's actually life threatening.
yeah,
Which I understand too. It's like you can't just like pay for something you want like that.
yeah. Has it been an hour yet?
Oh, you up? Oh, I'm sorry. I literally got. I'm putting stuff away. I think after I put stuff away, I'll look at anything else I need to do, and if there's nothing important, I'll probably start migrating over to what you're doing.
Yeah, I just hopped off it.
Oh,
Like
sorry. That's my bad.
I no, I
I
didn't just hop off it. I've been off it for an hour.
that's my bad. I'm sorry. I'm
I
trying to.
made it, then instantly hopped off because I was waiting for you.
That's my bad. Okay, I get it. He's like, do
Yeah,
you?
don't get your
You? He's like, you're making me wait.
yeah, fucking
He's like,
yeah.
a hole.
You fucking fatty.
Hey, hey,
You cheat.
hey. We don't fat shame here.
Hey,
Damn.
I was like, hey, baby. No. Yeah, I yes, I could go deeper with my yes, this was established long ago. But no, it's been a hot ass minute since I did talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
It was
yeah,
just
cause you.
been ever since my I actually had to take a long break after my heart problem like situation.
Yeah,
Like I
fucking
had a bit like a miniature heart attack.
yeah, you're on the stairs, right?
No, it was actually a whole situation with my girlfriend's family where one of them thought it would be a practical uh joke where calling a fake emergency.
Oh yeah, that one. I think you
Yeah, it
told
was
me.
like so bad that he almost got disowned, but I decided like to talk to his family to give him another chance because I here's the thing about that. He admitted that he was wrong after everything happened.
But
Uh,
didn't your girlfriend still beat the fuck out of him?
not just that, his military grandpa did, and his I think his brother did too. And they're like almost days apart from each one. And then
And
the
he
family almost disowned them too. Like, I could see that it actually stressing out the family, so I decided to. He came to my house not to ask for like to apologize. He told me like what I did was unacceptable. I see it now, and I'm probably just gonna leave town. He's like, I deserve way worse than what you're giving me. And then I told him like, wait here. But actually, he was he basically was 21 at the time, so I decided like I could not just let this ruin his life. Even though it almost killed me, it was just like I can't just sit here and watch someone so young with a. Here's the thing, he's a smart kid. Like he had a good grade. He was just more of an
an idiot.
entitled personality, basically. That
Oh,
changed a lot in recent months.
so he was just basically daddy's money, like
No,
parents'
more
money
of
and shit.
mommy's money at that point.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when people have money and think they're
Here's
better
the
than
thing, his
you.
mom usually do go to the, like she's more of like integrity type of person.
Yeah,
I think it's just that she didn't really notice that she was spoiling him a lot. It was more like unconsciously spoiling. But then she
I
started noticing it. Like afterwards, they decided like we had a family meeting with her family. I was involved because technically I was the one who was wronged. And then we decided like we would give him a shot, but he had to. Here's the thing: had his way almost paid through with the college. Like they had his college halfway paid, so his mom decided to give him a punishment by making him work for the rest of his college fund with like at a part-time job and stuff to make him learn about work and make him learn about humility and all that.
yeah,
But she wouldn't even let him go into any of the family connections type of jobs. She made him work at maybe I think it was a McDonald's. I don't remember which fast food restaurant it was. It's been a bit, but and then on top of that, his uncle decided he did believe he changed right away, so he told him he had to work at the farm any free time he had. Well, he gave him basically only the weekends for free time. Usually on the
yeah.
weekends he would have to do studying for classes. Which here's the thing, I think they went a little too far, but at the same time I think he needed it, like to learn that he like learn a lesson.
Yeah,
It just feels a little hard from my perspective, but at the same time, it's like he almost ended someone from a cruel prank.
yeah.
So I was like, he
All right.
needs to learn consequences at the same time. But I see he actually put in a lot of effort. He did change his ways and stuff. It's been almost like I think I don't remember the date. It's been almost let's just say maybe 4 to 5 months. I think since then.
Yeah,
He actually almost like any money he used, he still crashes at his parents' house, but he used almost all of his money towards college and rent, and he's actually still making good grades too, like really good grades. He's actually almost top of his class. But now you can see that that event actually changed his behavior, like a lot. Like I don't even recognize him sometimes.
and technically, and also another thing that's happening, my cousin's having a baby.
Huh?
My cousin's having a baby.
Oh, nice. Congrats.
It's, yeah, it's the cousin that's a year younger than me that I do not like being around. He's an asshole. He's the one that tried drowning me in Lake Michigan.
Here's the thing, or that is still bad, but the baby did do anything, so I still think you shouldn't treat.
No, it. I'm not gonna treat him bad.
I
I
know,
just
I
don't
know.
like
I'm
being
not saying you
around him.
would. I'm just saying like I know you may have prejudice against your cousin, but just try to have an open mind. If let's see if
Oh, I'm
parenthood
not gonna. I'm not gonna
would
treat the
change
baby
anything.
bad.
That's what I'm trying to say. Maybe
Yeah,
like
no,
keep trust at the arm's length, basically. That's what I'm trying to say.
I know. I don't talk to him. I stay away from him. Like last time I
Understandable.
saw him was in Michigan near my grandma's house. I just avoided him
I don't want to get
because
involved in any
because
family matter.
also it
Yeah.
was him, my uncle, my brother, my father's brother. It was in it was one Christmas. I think I told you this story where he tried choking me the fuck out, and I was getting ready to stab his ass to death.
Oh, okay, okay. Let's not talk about death on stream at least. I know it might be insensitive to the situation, but it's like I don't want to get any flagged or anything. Sorry, I don't mean to be mean.
I know, I don't care.
Oh yeah, I'm about to
I
get
know you're
ready to
not.
head over. I'm
Yeah,
just
I know
doing
you're not
final
leaving.
checks on whatever. I'm actually thinking about ending soon. Well, not ending the stream, ending this part. And I have to set up everything on my like title and everything, so it might take a minute. I might put on a BRB screen just to set everything up.
Yeah.
I think everything. Excuse me. I think everything's good. We're probably gonna head off this, guys. I'll I'll be doing more of this maybe later on tomorrow. Um, I don't know if I will. Depends on how I feel. I might just do a day where I just upload videos and edit. Okay. I might keep this on, but I'm gonna just have a BRB up. I'm gonna have the audio on. First off, I need to turn on the. Oh wait, I need to plug in my controller at the same time. God dang it! I have to get up now.
Then I just hear a creak.
Yeah, my chair is like old, like very old. I think it was is older than me.
I'll just fucking laugh if your fucking chair just breaks.
It's a reclining chair. It ain't gonna break under that.
Uh, you say that.
Knock on wood.
Okay, let me stand up and hit the rafters above me. There, I knocked.
Do you have any other PlayStation games too? Like, what game do you have on PlayStation, by the way? I have a lot of games.
Roblox, Fortnite, Rust, Dead by Daylight, Arc Raiders, Phasmophobia, Apex Legends, Rainbow Six Siege, For Honor, uh,
Mm,
ASA, ASE, Among Us,
mm.
Call of Duty, Descent, Destiny 2, Doom, The Elden Ring, Fallout 76,
Oh,
Final
I have Fallout
Fantasy.
76. I'm actually looking. I just started recently on a new character. Well, not recently. I started a new character a while ago, but haven't really played it in a while. But
I
I
think I'm
like
like
I still have a
level
fresh
40
character
something.
really.
Oh wait, I think I'm like level 70.
Here's the thing, I don't really care what level you are as long as um like because technically we don't need to we can just play while we're just hold on, I need to get this. You said you sent it in by general, right? The link and stuff.
Yeah, you just have to copy it.
Well, I
Well,
can't
it's a
copy
picture.
it. Yeah, I can't copy it. What do you
Well, you have
mean?
to. You could technically still copy the damn thing. Just have
No,
to type it in.
can't copy the damn text. Don't say that.
Copy it, you fucking man. No.
Yeah, I have a friend like like earlier. I asked my friend like if you had like I had a situation where my friend I told my asked my friend like would you if there's like two animals like they're the last of their species and someone says you have to hunt them for $1 billion. You get $1 billion
Oh, I
if
thought you were about to say you're gonna have to fuck one of them.
I said what?
I
Now
don't
what did
know.
I say about you?
That's just meaning I'm fucking. My fucking brain is just being like fucking weird.
I'm good. I'm trying to. This is much harder when I have to type all this out.
Oh my god, that's a
Uh,
zombie and Enderman. Oh yeah, there's enchanted mobs. Like you know how there's the special moms in the one Minecraft mod
Yeah,
that
I know. Here's the thing. I don't want everything explained to me because I want to have some surprises too.
oh yeah. I need a fucking
Um, I still have to set up
fucking
my title too for this. What are we gonna call the series, by the way?
better in Minecraft. I don't.
Maybe modified better Minecraft, or I don't know.
Well, it's technically better Minecraft with Cubo's RPG
I
villagers.
know, but it's like I need to like I might have to say that. Um. Oh, do you want? I think you might need to. Do you want your? Because I think it shows your name.
Shows my name.
Oh wait, you never mind. It's okay. I get. I was looking. I thinking like I wasn't thinking. I forgot. Like okay, there we go. Not my bad. Okay, we got the realm. Probably gonna give me a second. I'm setting everything up now. I have two accounts because my main places account can't use Minecraft anymore. Because well, it can use it, it can play it and everything. It just can't log into my account because my old account got hacked and it glitched out everything on PlayStation. So I had to make a separate account just to play Minecraft on there, and a new Minecraft account for Bedrock only. I was so bad, by the way.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I had so much stuff bought on that account, and I was like, and it got hacked. And here's the thing: when I looked at my old account name, literally, it was like I think they made a thing where they gave you a big middle finger in the name because they changed the name to a big middle finger symbol. I was like, well, f you too.
Yeah. And when you join, you could. Uh, there's gonna be some things you're gonna have to drop.
There's gonna be a bunch of manuals and stuff.
Yeah. The if you want to keep the biomes of plenty, eternal end, advanced machine, villagers, warden.
Wait, I thought
Like
are all
oh
of them not like
you
enabled or
you could
something?
no, they're enabled. You could just those if you want. I recommend just really keeping bios and plenty. Then
Hmm.
keeping the guild tag, uh, and the two gold trackers and rolled up quest scrolls if you want to follow the RPG shit, which
Okay.
all of it gives you guide shit for it. Like it's all guides and
Have to log out of my PlayStation account to sign into my other one for Minecraft. Give me a second.
yeah, because all the shit you get fills up half your inventory.
Here's the thing. I'm probably just gonna break a chest. I mean, not a chest. I'll freaking break a tree and then put everything extra into a uh chest just to keep it just in case. But I'm gonna leave it at spawn just for because there's no reason to carry it on me. So I'm just gonna have it literally at spawn if I need it.
No, you could honestly just despawn almost all your shit except your guild tag and shit.
I'm pretty much gonna still do that because I like to keep manuals that, but I'll still like put them away. It's just not gonna be and like I just want to at least keep one copy. That's what I'm trying to say. Well, I'll
Yeah,
prob
I usually, if I'm playing with another one of my friends, I'll keep the copy and shit while he goes and uh, uh,
oh
like
no,
we'll get a
why is it
base and
not
I'll put all the stuff
levy
inside.
sided? Hold on. recover account just real quick. Sorry guys if you're watching this. Probably gonna cut this out from the video, the BRB part, until. But on my end, I'm probably just gonna um start when the gameplay starts. Basically, are you streaming by the way?
No, not
If you want to, you can. I'm fine with whatever. But I know you might want to. Here's the thing, just ask if you do want to ever stream this. Just to, maybe ask. We might want to set up a day where we do a dedicated stream on this because I know I don't want to be midstream and you come in and wanting to play because I might want to just do that game for that day. I know you'll
yeah,
probably be irritated every not because it's your fault, it's more like because you'll be waiting for me until I want to do it at least so we have a freaking way to manage it. Um,
yeah, but I know you're gonna like the biomes of plenty mod and shit.
I know what biome. Yeah, I love biomes of plenty, especially one biome in particular.
Well, I think this one's different than the one
I think it would still have
season.
some of the regular stuff. It just why is it not sending me any recovery stuff? That this is actually getting annoying now. There it is. Recover your code. Sorry, guys, if you're watching this on my end.
Yo,
Literally,
Cloud Bear.
it's saying "f you" to me, basically.
Yo, Cloud Bear. How's it going?
Oh, you're streaming now?
Yeah,
Okay. If you want to start, first, you can.
I am right now.
Okay.
I'm doing good, Cloud Bear. We're drinking on some suds. Suds. What the fuck are suds, Cloud Bear? Oh, Canadian way of drinking beer. Okay. Well, I'm not Canadian, so I wouldn't fucking know that.
You know the one country I'm actually afraid to go against?
What's that?
Like, even as an American, like, even for the American Army, no, there's actually two of them that I'm afraid of. And and they're supposed to be some of the nicest people. The Canadians and the freaking, uh, and the Polish.
I'm American, but I watch a Canadian streamer. It's a light way of saying beer without saying beer, you know.
Huh?
Okay. Well, I didn't know that.
Like, there's
Now
some
that I
people, like, here's the thing. It's not just I'm afraid of it, it's more like like cautious of them more like because there's no way they're that nice. It's not just that they're that like I think in my opinion like they're nice to a point. Like in warfare, you do not want to face them.
hit a fucking squirrel.
Okay, I think I got all this set up. Let's see. Had to freaking change my password, even though like I tried to change it to my normal password, and it says you can't use the same password. I'm like, why won't you let me log in?
It just hates you.
Pretty much. Okay, why is it not connecting now? I hate everything about this. Give us. Oh, okay. I think I got it. Um. Let me get my stuff. Like titles made and stuff. Um.
Uh, oh yeah, fucking, it's gonna be so fun
What?
just when you get in here and shit. I'm fucking waiting for you.
I'm trying to set up titles and stuff. You could get like maybe explore a little bit of the area while I'm here because I'm just gonna change some stuff. What is your at? Is it at Dark King James on your channel?
It's Dark King James TTV now.
Okay, just making sure. It's
It's
TTV you said?
yeah at the end TTV.
Okay. Um.
I have music off, but I still hear music.
I gotta change my title. I think now all I need to do is just share my screen to my thing. Okay. What time is it?
9:11.
2:45. No, I mean, how long have I been streaming? I mean, 2 hours and 45 minutes. That's the time I started. Hello everyone, this is KizMedia Omega here. I'm here with Dark Key James. We're gonna be playing Bedrock version of modded Minecraft. We're gonna be playing better Minecraft on his
Better
thing,
on
but it's
Bedrock.
modified.
Better on Bedrock.
Okay.
That's the name of the mod.
Yep.
Hang on. Thinking
Give
of it.
me a second. I gotta set up the PlayStation Connect. Why is it not showing? Oh, there we go. A little too big on that. And I gotta take everything good. Um, Wait, hold on. Actually, real quick, I just want to make sure I don't show any like info if it shows anything from your mod like any way to join basically. I don't want to accidentally show that. Oh, I have
I
to.
don't think.
I don't want to take a risk. That's what I'm trying to say.
I know.
Just
But
random people joining. I wish I
as
could
long
use
as
my.
long as you don't accidentally show the what's it called,
That's why I changed my screen just to make sure.
like the key.
That's what I'm worried about. Here's the thing, you might need to take that off of general just in case. I just realized. Yeah, I think people could just join off that, can't they?
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized. Oh no. I don't have. I might have to take off my headset for a second. Okay. Give me a second, guys. I'll be back in a second. Just have to connect my controller basically, and that will require me unhooking my headset to change ports and stuff. Give me a second. Just gotta come back to my chair. Get my freaking wire here to connect it to my PC to connect my PS5 controller. Okay, that's better. Now I need to get comfortable. I could have tried keyboard mouse, but I feel like actually I should do keyboard mouse, shouldn't I? Because I'm more. No, I can't actually. I realized I would have to hook it up straight up to my PS5. I don't want to deal with that right now. Oh, what happened? Ah! What the heck's happening? Hello?
Hello? You okay over there, man?
Give me a sec, guys. It literally changed my audio to my TV, by the way. Hello? Oh my god, it. Oh my god. Ah! Can you hear me? Alright, give me a second. Yeah, it went straight to. Can you hear me now?
Hello?
That's way better, I think. That's through my headset now. It was literally going through my. Um. Oh my god, it's signed me out of PlayStation now. What the heck? Give me a sec. I have to sign the PlayStation. Okay, give me a sec. It won't let me sign it. No! This is the worst.
It just really hates you.
This had never happened, by the way. This is weird. Like, it usually signs it normally.
Ow. What?
Wait, it won't let me sign. What? Even with the QR code? What the heck? Hold on. Give me a second. This is getting really bad. I might not be able to do this actually. I'm sorry. It's actually getting really weird. It won't let me connect to my. Now it won't let me use my app to connect to. Oh, I might need to go check on my. I need to change the channel. Sorry guys, this is so bad. I might have to redo the intro just to freaking. I don't want you guys just to sit here just to.
That's why I said it would probably be better if you just do it on your what's it called?
What? Here's the thing. I don't think I can technically because
I was able to join
it's not
uh
just that. It's more like I don't have my account signed in, and it would take so long. For some reason, it won't let me sign into my PlayStation on here, like at all.
it just really hates you. The fuck?
Not just that. It's like something like. Alright, might be, I need to go check my, saying my PlayStation Network signed out. This is actually freaking me out because it won't let me sign in at all, even with the password. Like, it won't let me sign in at all, and I can't really play games without the PlayStation Network. But I can't stream it then because it won't sign into the app then. Like, we might have to not, like, you can still stream it, just, I'm probably gonna have to not stream it. But I don't wanna play if I can't stream it because then I'll just randomly start streaming and it'll be progress without. It's just gonna feel weird. Okay, well, let me, hold on, is it, like, I might have to re-initialize or something, I don't know. Like, um, there a way to re-authenticate or something? Everything looks fine, it just won't let me sign in. What happens if I switch users? Sorry guys if you're watching my server, this is just... Okay, it's... This user signed in, that's...
Oh shit, that's a weeping forest or a creaking forest. Gotta be careful of that.
Well, something's wrong here. I don't know what's wrong. I'm serious, this is actually worrying me.
But yeah. Uh, it's on normal, but it's better on Bedrock Cloud Bear. So so basically it puts it on hard, like harder than hard mode, even though it's on normal. Like now it's on hard, but it's a lot harder because some mobs get enchanted. It'll naturally spawn like hard ass creatures, and Endermen get pissed off easy. Like they get more mad at you. Like there's even bosses you have to fight, and you have to craft eyes and shit just to unlock the end.
Oh, that one,
And
yeah.
I also have the Biomes of Plenty mod on, so it has
Yeah, it
custom
won't not let
biomes.
me sign in at all, that means I can't play. And here's the thing, I don't think I can connect on my PC either right now. Like, this is weird. Maybe they sent me a Gmail, an email about it. No, not really. Like, this is so weird. Maybe if I go over my PlayStation app, I could try to sign in on there and see if that helps. I might
Yeah.
have to end stream and start it up after I figure this out. I'll probably
Yeah.
be a better option right now instead of making people just sit here while I problem solve. I'll probably just cut out the last part or just have the
Yeah. Yeah. The
outro.
last like 30 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't want to make people just sit here while I'm having existential crisis.
What thanks? This
Um,
this one has pretty fucking trees. Uh,
you're probably not gonna be seeing this in the original like video on YouTube. I'm just gonna cut all this out since I already did an outro for the other video. So, sorry about this, and I'll see you guys later for now.